see, now they want to bring this nigga on fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oof.
What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he is.
Yeah, my game was lagging. That's the only reason you got that. Like, my game lagging, yeah.
Get it. You turn the ball back to their own. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electric.
What it is, YouTube, man? Hey, live channel. This is for y'all. I ain't gonna count. This one's for y'all. Brother, my bro-in-law, finna spank his ass. I swear to God, bro. And I get ball first too. I don't think he got a bite, so shit. I ain't gonna really trip on him, for real.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off.
They go ahead and do it. Come on, little bro. Oh, he a cheese man. I feel.
Straight ahead from inside his 25. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
Look how loud right. The offense take that bitch to the house.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a crease. It's blue. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're strong.
I'm about to bake your shit.
Strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted.
Well, I know how he plays.
You said that, Torres.
I got you, son. I got you. You know we recording too, son. You recording.
That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game. 100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
Tee me up, BJ.
Trying to punch it in.
Tee me up, little E.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
See me on little E.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Texans.
Let me do it.
Big thing now. Don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing.
Hey, get it, Mama. Get back.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put a mid on a running back, and he usually...
And he breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
I want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden.
And not much doing there as that
Say, bro, how you gonna call me and then not talk, bro?
I
Like,
like the
what?
decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmakers. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to run for it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
I'll just stop this then.
And the
I can't go.
Longhorns will
He
hustle
about to
to
run
the
this bitch.
line.
I'm already knowing. I'm not going.
You gotta go, Tony. You gotta accept it.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Headed to the end zone.
like he's a
Touchdown, Texas! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah man.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw.
Yo, Mike, low as hell. I can't even hear your ass.
Getting a touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game.
Hold on,
getting
Tony.
in
I'm
the
finna adjust
rhythm.
that.
Nice start for this offense.
All right.
The AT unit on the field.
I don't know why.
And the
Nobody
extra
can hear
point
my
puts
shit
them
when I
on
have it.
top by
I
one.
don't know why.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Just about set to kick it away. Bringing it out. He was hoping for
Damn.
something a little...
You know?
Yeah.
All right.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory.
Let me find out they didn't like
They're
it.
treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass.
I gotta stop.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I had TD
Well, and
right
on these
here.
little push
All I had to
passes,
do
timing is so
clear.
important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You can't even get that
Really
first
nice job
down.
of coverage defensively there because that tight
I
end,
ain't
he
gonna
wasn't
got no
really even
game.
open.
You
The
gotta
quarterback
get
just
that field
still
goal.
tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth.
Go.
He's got the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
They gonna walk right past it. Like, you ain't gonna try to tackle this.
Now with a new set of downs. With the run on first and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position,
It
you're
is
thinking
good.
touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the
Hey, yo, I play 2K?
Yeah, Twin. That's my main game, Twin.
Alright.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Man,
David.
fuck no.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical
I got
pass
Jackie.
defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Whoa.
Fires to the big fella. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Gonna run it. It's Judkins.
God, he's a heck
Trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking down the middle. Makes a connection.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's
Shout
not
out
just
to
run the
Tatum.
ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he's most to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
I'm trying to put him on his head.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
Damn!
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know, the runner just has to have a
Why they letting it slow and they run the ball? What number one? See, now they want to bring this nigga on fourth.
As a result, lost yards.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oof.
What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he is.
Yeah, my game was lagging. That's the only reason you got that. Like, my game lagging. Yeah.
Texas.
I ain't no cap.
Man, that could not
I had caught
any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense.
Man, these niggas can't catch the fucking ball.
And they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders.
I was trying to get out of here.
Step up and help this offense
Well,
get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Right down the middle.
This nigga there every time. Like, damn, where this nigga be coming from?
Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He goes out of bounds.
That's why I did go put him in his back.
Did it himself. What a return after the interception.
I don't even know how the hell he bit husky ass. He caught me,
bro.
He not playing with your ass.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Bit husky ass.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice
Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for a long touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
He'll take the deep shot.
Hey,
And he
what?
is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught on the outside, it's Bond. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit.
Throws toward the end zone.
That's all fucking.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Moore. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on him. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. He's got his man, and he's dragged down.
I tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
Coming out with it, it's Ballard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Trying to get the corner. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, looking for a man. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Most definitely hoping some lag. I mean, his shit did lag at me.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football.
He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man,
how about the bomb, the long field all the way
I didn't
across
even
the
let him do
field.
that, though.
Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Texas. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the point after is good. That last one just the way you draw up a kickoff return. 87 yards, and he housed it. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's thrown another interception. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass, it's Howard. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Now on 2nd down.
3-25.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. You want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take a deep shot here. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it smart, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he's going to run it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate.
And the pass hits, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hit the big one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg the difference.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Gets it out quickly. Tackled after picking up the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Buys a little time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch it. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's going to bring it out.
He got
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one play. If I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll try the right side. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
throws toward the end zone. He caught it. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they get him down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. The 20.
Oh, God.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter.
Texas, 80. Ohio State, 18.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. The Longhorns brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're
does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know
We built
what you
that
could
ass,
ask
not gonna beat
for
up
your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good on your view. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they
Hell no, so we gotta run this shit back.
from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us.